So, what I'm going to do to let you guys know how much of a drug caffeine is, I quit caffeine for about 6 months. It's been 2 or 3 years ago. I don't know why I ever went back to it. I guess I missed the taste of an energy drink more than anything, and the carbonation. I always wanted the carbonation. But anyways, uh, I'm going to quit it again because there's more that I missed about not being on caffeine after 2 or 3 months than there is that I missed about it. I mean, it adds up in a week too. I probably spend $30 to $40 on energy drinks. But anyways, I usually drink one of these big ones. It's like two normal sized energy drinks, or I drink two normal sized energy drinks if I can't find those every day. And you hear stories of people dying from one energy drink. So, just how bad is it on a body once you've adapted to it and you're having that much every day? Because uh, I'm sure most of you have heard that people that are on drugs for a long time on a certain drug, they can handle enough that if you went and took that much, you would die. It's because their body had slowly adjusted to it over time and they just kept taking more and more and more to feel the same effect. I think that's how caffeine is, and I think most people don't realize their body without caffeine because they've been taking it for many, many years. So obviously, it's going to take more than a month to completely withdraw from it and feel normal. And you don't know what normal is because you've been on caffeine for so long that normal is like it's something you don't even recall about yourself anymore. So your first impression in the first month is like, this is crap. I'm going back to caffeine. I feel better that way. It's not the case. I promise you. I promise anybody who wants to try it, it's not the case. Uh, I quit it for about 6 or 7 months before, and what I felt then was I would get up in the morning, and because I wouldn't have my caffeine the first thing in the morning, I didn't have like that really high energy first thing in the morning when I got to work. But after that first couple months, I also didn't feel like I needed anything to work. I had enough energy that I felt fine going to work and stuff. Now the big difference came throughout the day and toward the end of the day, even after work, even after I've worked my shift, I would still have energy and I would still be motivated to go out and do things. And the thing about when I'm on caffeine is I come home in the evenings after a long day. I don't want to do anything. I'm just thinking about getting rested up so I can do it again tomorrow. That's all I'm thinking about because I'm tired, because I've crashed from having caffeine and working all day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quit. I drank that one I just showed you. That's my last one. And it's also we're going to start saving money for things too. So that's also what's part of the reasoning. But I do miss not having to depend on something to get me through the day, and I do miss the big one of the biggest things I miss too is sleep. I know I can go to sleep now eventually at night, not as early as I can without caffeine. Without caffeine, I can lay down and sleep almost any time I want to, even if I don't feel tired. If I'm just sitting still for a long period of time, and say I'm laying down for a period of time, it's almost like nature in my body. It's like human nature. I just pass out. Now, when I'm drinking caffeine every day, it don't matter what time I try to go to sleep. I can try to go to sleep at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm gonna lay there for a while, struggling to go to sleep. And even when I do go to sleep early sometimes, and I wake up and I got say 8 hours of sleep, and I didn't really wake up in the middle of the night, when I wake up in the morning, I don't feel like I got 8 hours of sleep. I can get 10 hours of sleep, and I don't feel like I got 8 hours of sleep, even though I got 10 hours of sleep. It's because you're not in a full sleep. Caffeine is keeping parts of your brain awake, even though you're not actually awake. It's keeping parts of your brain and your body working with the I don't know what it's called. What caffeine triggers in your body? I forgot the name of it. Uh, it's for like adrenaline and stuff, but that's what makes you have energy when you drink caffeine. But anyways, I could sleep for 6 hours or five or 6 hours when I was off caffeine for a couple of months or more, and I could feel better than 10 hours of sleep while I'm on caffeine. But it's going to take you at least a month or a month and a half to fully withdraw. So people give up and they assume they're never going to fully withdraw, or they're never going to feel better than with caffeine because it takes a little while. It's really not that long though. I mean, it took you 10, 15 years to be so addicted to it. So of course it's going to take you a couple of months to get off of it. But anyways, tomorrow's going to be my first day. I might put another video up tomorrow because I'm probably going to have a pounding. Well, maybe not first thing. Maybe the next day. Maybe tomorrow evening or the next day. I'm going to have a pretty good headache. I'll come back and I'll post an update on my day count. But just to let you guys know, from right now, I don't know, my face is kind of red. Maybe my blood pressure's high because of caffeine too. I get stressed out about things that are like the dumbest things. I get stressed out about and I'll throw a fit about, like, I don't know, somebody's in my way in traffic or something, and I don't have to be anywhere at a certain time even, but I'm going to get mad, or somebody cut me off. But anyways, I'm going to report back. I just drank my last energy drink, and I'm not going to give up. I'm going to do this, but I'll report back to you guys.